Hey there, this is Prabhat Kumar, and today I will create a humanoid robot in Blender using skin modifier tool. So let's get started. First we will launch Blender and let me enable the screencast tool so that you can see which hotkeys I am using during this process in this section of the screen. Now we will delete the default cube and we will import a cone. And we will go to the edit mode and enable X-ray vision using Alt plus Z, and we will select all the vertices on the circular side and we will delete it. Now we will go to the edit mode, object mode. Now we will be left with this single vertex, and now we will create our whole robot using this single vertex. For this we will apply skin modifier tool to it, and we will also apply subdivision surface modifier, and we will increase the level viewport to 2. Now what we will do, we will duplicate it few times so that we can use it in future. Shift plus D, again Shift plus R to repeat the command. Since we don't need this right now, we will hide it, and selecting this vertex we will go to the edit mode, and here what we will do, we will select it and extrude it along Z axis this much, and we will expand this vertex using Ctrl plus A, and it will be our root body of the robot. Now we will select the entire body, this root body, and we will duplicate it along Z axis, and we will scale it down. It will be the head of the robot. Grabbing it along Z axis. Now going back to the object mode, we will unhide everything, and selecting one vertex we will hide it, and selecting this vertex we will again go to the edit mode, and now we will create its limbs. So for that we will select it and grab it to about this position, and we will extrude it along x-axis. We will expand it a little bit, Ctrl plus A. Now selecting this vertex group, we will compress it a little bit. Grab it along x-axis. Now we will duplicate it and we will compress it a little bit more, and grab it along x-axis a little bit more. Now it will be our hand. Again selecting one of this vertex, we will go to the top orthographic view and will duplicate it, and we will expand it using Ctrl plus A. It will be the palm of our hand. So grabbing it along x-axis, and we will extrude it a little bit to this. Bring it near this, grab it along x-axis. Now what we will do, we will create its fingers. So for that we will duplicate this palm, and we will compress it a little bit, and we will scale it down. Again we will compress it a little bit more and scale it down. Now we need to scale it down a little bit more. Yeah, seems to be good. Now we will bring it near the palm. Sorry. We'll rotate it a little bit. Good. Compress it a little bit more. Now we will duplicate it few times, 2 times. Repeat the command. and again we'll select this all and duplicate it and rotate it little bit. Again we will duplicate it and rotate it little bit. Again we will duplicate it and we'll rotate it little bit. We'll scale this finger down since it is our little finger. And we will duplicate it to make our thumbs. Seems to be good. Now going to the front orthographic view, we will now create its legs. So we will duplicate this vertex group using Shift plus D, bring it here and we'll rotate it via 90 degree. Bring it here. We will scale it a little bit and we'll expand it. Now again we will duplicate it using Shift plus D, keeping it on Z axis, and we will compress it a little bit more and resize it. Looks good. Now resize it a little bit more and expand it. Yeah, seems to be good. Now what we will do, we will again duplicate this, bring it here, scale it down, compress it more, grab it, Ctrl plus A. Now we will rotate it, grab it to here. Yep. I'll select this hole, grab it to this location. Yep. Now going to the side orthographic view, what we will do, we will select this vertex group and duplicate it, and we will rotate it by 90 degree to make foot. Grab it, we will scale it down and we will also compress it, bring it to this location, to this position. Now I think we are done with our limbs. What we will do, we will later mirror it on the other side, so we don't need to do the same for the other side. Now we will again go to the object mode and we will unhide everything, and now we will use this vertex to create our joints. So we will go in the same object mode, we will duplicate it and bring it here to make it snake. Yeah, and again selecting this vertex, we will go to the edit mode, and now in edit mode we will duplicate it, bring it here, we'll scale it down a little bit, compress it a little bit, and again we will duplicate it, keeping it on X axis, and again we will compress it a little bit more. We will do the same, duplicate it, bring it here, and we will scale it down, compress it. Seems to be good. Now we will do the same for the joints in the fingers. Again, by selecting this vertex, we will duplicate it and compress it to this. Now we grab it, bring it here and duplicate it again. Plus A, we will again compress it, again we will duplicate it. And we will do the same for the rest of the fingers. Now we have created joints in our hands. Now it's time to do it for our leg. So again we will select it, bring it here and we will duplicate it. Again we will duplicate it, compressing it little bit, duplicate it, bring it here and we will compress it a little bit. Yep, seems to be good. Now what we will do, we will go to the object mode and selecting both, we will apply the skin modifier to this, and selecting the body, we will also apply the skin modifier for the body, and same for the ball in the neck. I will again apply the skin modifier too. Now what we will do, we will select our limbs and joints and go to the edit mode and we will create a loop cut here using Ctrl plus R. We will select this, we will first select edge selection mode and select this edge loop using Alt plus left click, and we will grab it back, and again we will do the same for this. Grab it on Y axis and we will scale it down little bit. We will select this and scale it down along Z axis, Z axis, whatever we call it. Now its foot is ready now. Now we will do some tweaks on the palm using Ctrl plus N. We'll scale it along Z axis. Now it looks like hand or palm. Now again we'll select this edge and going to the top orthographic, we will grab it little bit outside. Selecting this joints, we will apply mirror modifier to it. Mirror modifier to it. And again we will do the same for this these limbs. We will apply mirror modifier to it again. Done. Now our robo seems to be ready. So let's do some fine work on it. So again we will go to the select the body and go to the edit mode, and here we will apply the subdivision surface modifier, going to the object mode and apply subdivision surface modifier, and we will turn off the X-ray vision and enable face selection mode. And now we will select these faces in the front to create its face. Holding shift key. Now we will create a duplicate of it. Shift plus D, escape, and we will hide it for now. Again we will select it. Let's turn on circle selection mode using a C key on keyboard, and going to the left orthographic view, we will extrude it. To this, and we will hit Ctrl plus key and hide it for now. And going to the front orthographic view, we will import a circle, bringing our 3D cursor to this location. Import a circle, shift plus A, circle. Going to the left orthographic view, we will rotate it by 90 degree, and going to the front orthographic view, we will scale it down. Going to the left orthographic view, we will bring it in the front. Front orthographic view, we will fill it using F key. Now we will scale it down along x-axis. We will make a duplicate of it using shift plus D to create another eye, and again we will duplicate it for creating its mouth. We'll scale it along z-axis. Scale it a little bit more, seems to be good. Now we will unhide everything, and we'll hide Ctrl plus plus the upper one. Now our eye is behind this surface, so we will try to bring it in the front by hiding the faces. Going to the side orthographic view, enabling wireframe mode, we will bring it in front side. Selecting its mouth. Let me turn off the wireframe mode. Deselect everything, going to side orthographic view. Again enabling wireframe mode, we will rotate its mouth and bring it back a little bit. Now what we'll do, we will see by unhiding everything, that is everything okay. Let me see by hiding the front glass. Again, no, everything is sorry, Alt H, Ctrl plus plus, hide. Again everything is behind this, so we'll select our eyes and mouth. Going to the side orthographic view, we will grab it in the front side little bit and deselecting our mouth, we will go to the side orthographic view, we will rotate it little bit. Seems to be good. We will select the mouth and again go to the side orthographic view, we will rotate it and grab it along y-axis to bring it here. Now we will unhide everything and see is everything okay. Seems to be good, everything seems to be okay. Now we will go to the object mode and we will try to apply materials to it. So for material we will choose red color as its base color. Body color to red, and for joints we will create a white material. We will keep roughness to 0 and we will rename it to joints. Oh, what is happening? Joints, and we'll also reduce the roughness of the body color. I will create another material. We will do it in edit mode later. Now we will go to the viewport setting mode, setting view, and we will apply colors to our body. Now what we will do, we will go to the edit mode by selecting the main body, and we will assign apply new materials to it. Let's create the material for the eye. So base color should be a little bit bluish, and we will decrease the roughness and we will select the emission color. What is happening? Emission color to blue. Now it will be the eye of our robot. And mouth. Again we will create another material for the face, so it will be black in color. So that it should not be completely black. If so, then it will not be transparent. So coming to the transmission section, we will increase the transmission to 1, and now we will start applying our materials to the face. We will control plus plus, we will hide it we will hide it for now, and selecting our eyes and mouth, we will apply the eye material to it. It is done. Now we will also apply our face. Now we will also apply dark material for the inner face so that it is not affected by emission. Black color, and we will increase the roughness to 1. Now we will try to apply on it. We will apply the black color to it, and we will unhide everything, Alt plus H, and it is selected. Now we will select it completely. And we will assign the material which we created for the face to it. Now everything is done. Now what we will do, we will go to the object mode, and we will select all, and we will make shade smooth. Still there are so many deformations, so what we will do, we will again add subdivision surface modifier by Ctrl plus 2 to everything. Now it looks like our robot. Now let's enable render viewport and change the render engine to cycle. Let's see, seems to be good, but let me increase the emission amount for our emission strength for our eyes. Seems to be good.